Is ROG Strix Scar 18 2025 Overkill? Testing RTX 5080 Fury Unleashed. Ever felt like your gaming rig's a rusty relic, choking on frames and overheating faster than a noob in a boss fight, leaving you sidelined with laggy letdowns? That soul-crushing stutter when epic raids turn to pixelated purgatory. Too real? If your setup's sabotaging your slay streak, spill your crash and burn, tail below. Let's geek out on the glitches together. Ramp up the rage. Tourney deadlines detonating like grenades, stress surging hotter than a GPU meltdown, and burnout blasting through like a failed RAID wipe. You're primed for pixelated paradise, but one frame drop or fan frenzy flips frenzy into fiasco, draining your drive before the dawn patrol. What if a chassis champ claimed the crown? No chaotic cabling conquest. Fantasize freely. That firewall of flawless firepower flickers just beyond the loading screen. Ignite the inferno with the ASUS ROG Strix Scar 18 2025, your black-clad colossus of cyber supremacy. An 18-inch Leviathan laced with ROG Nebula HDR mini LED wizardry, flaunting 2.5K 16 to 10 glory at 240 Hz refresh and 3 milliseconds response time snap. Over 2,000 dimming zones blooming HDR visions in 100% DC IP3 splendor that strokes the senses like a siren's shader glow. Fueled by Intel Core Ultra 9 275HX's 5.4 GHz hybrid Havoc and NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5080's ray tracing rapture with DLSS sorcery. It surges through AAA Armageddons and esports skirmishes. Backed by 32 GB DDR5-5600 Blitz and 2 TB PCI Express Gen 4 SSDs, 7,000 MB per second lightning loads. Feel the vapor chamber's velvet veil. Tri-fan whisper quiet under ROG Intelligent Cooling's Conductonaut Extreme Elixir. Wi-Fi 7 weaving wire-free wonders, while tool-free upgrades unlock RAM, SSD, and Fan Future's SNS screwdriver strife. Envision Riley, the streamer whose MUX Switch Plus Advanced Optimus flipped hybrid harmony, rendering 4K edits mid-marathon without a whisper of wattage waste. Or Taylor, the tourney titan whose anime vision lid pulsed custom conquests, turning lobby lulls into legend launches. This transcends toting tech. It's your tactical talisman, Windows 11 Pro perch with per-key RGB Reverie, Dolby Atmos depth, and 3-month Game Pass gateway. All armored in anime vision aesthetics that animate envy. Here's one way the ROG Strix Scar 18 2025 saved the day for a deadline-dodging dev. Vapor chamber vetoed throttling during crunch time compiles. Clocking cloud saves SNS sweat. Linger longer for that bonus bite on bio-tweaking Optimus for off-plug odysseys. Your throne of thunderous triumphs tempts tantalizingly. Savor the surge. The ASUS ROG Strix Scar 18 2025 doesn't merely compute. It catapults your cadence like a clutch headshot, etching efficiency into every render while focus forges fiercer than forged frames. Performance pirouetting through productivity and play with prescient prowess. Imagine the chassis' cool carbon caress, the nebula's nocturnal nebula dance casting cosmic contrasts amid midnight melees or dawn drafts. As RTX 5080 etches ethereal rays and Ultra 9 unravels unreal renders in rhythmic rapture. Hardware honcho Jax marveled. This Scar's RTX 5080 and Ultra 9 duo dwarfs desktops. Nebula's mini LED masterpiece, melding 240 Hz esports edge with 2.5K AAA allure. Cooling conquers clocks indefinitely. A desktop doppelganger for devotees. Esports Oracle Lena lit up. In tourney trenches, 240 Hz clarity carves competitive crevices, keyboard's crisp clack, and power's unyielding unleash max frame per second SNS sacrifice, streaming supremacy unchained. Analysts affirm. ASUS's Scar stratagem seizes flagship fervor with Wi-Fi 7 wizardry and upgradability ethos, benchmarking rivals into retreat across high-end horizons. Creator cohorts concur. Workflow wizard Sam shared. 4K footage feasts on its fury, DDR5 devours drafts, SSD's speed slashes export epics, premium panache persists. Enthusiast Ethan echoed. Thermal tenacity tames titanic loads, screen splendor sustains, easy access evolution empowers, powerhouse par excellence. See why thousands can't contain their conquest cries for this cyber sentinel. Admittedly hefty at 7 pounds, yet its lap luxury lean and port bounty, Thunderbolt 4, HDMI 2.1, eclipse the encumbrance. Which sorcery would supercharge your session? HDR Haze or Optimus Oracle? Comment below and conjure config confessions. It's that entrancing embrace, the machine's muted hum harmonizing your hustle to horizon high highs, realms of radiant renders rippling relentlessly. Flagship frenzies firing up fast. Nab your ROG Strix Scar 18 2025 before backorder barges blockade the bay. Bond with the battalions who've beast-modded their battles, from raid ravagers to render rebels, all acclaiming the Scar's symbiotic strike of steel and silicon. One reviewer roared, dunked in demos, devoured by demands. Cooling chuckled through, frames fervent, eclipses every encumbering alternative. If you're besieged by bottleneck blues or frame famine, this could catapult your crusade. Punch purchase for the bundled Game Pass portal and latch-liberated longevity, unveiling a veiled variance for vapor chamber velocity without vent violations. Don't just devour demos. Deploy and dominate your domain today.